I'm going to instruct in the use of Diskpart from a Windows 10 bootable USB to clear all partitions existing on a drive. This will result in a loss of data on the drive, so only do this if you're ready to clear the drive. So the first thing I'm going to do is insert a bootable USB, and I'm going to boot from it. And for this example, I'm just going to use a legacy boot, although I wouldn't recommend using a legacy boot in most cases. So I'm just going to select next. I'm going to select install now, and then I'm going to select I don't have a product key, and I'm going to select Windows 10 Pro, and then I'm going to select next. And then I'm going to accept the license agreement and then select next, and then I'm going to select custom install, which will take me to the drive options. Now if I select the largest partition, we'll see that there's an error, and this is Windows cannot be installed to this disk. The selected disk is of the GPT partition style. And I'm going to also show what happens when Windows has instead been installed using the MBR partition table. We'll see that the partitions look slightly differently, and I get a slightly different error message saying that Windows cannot be installed to this disk. The selected disk has an MBR partition table. On EFI systems, Windows can only be installed to GPT disks. So what I'm going to do now is exit the Windows setup, which will take me back to this screen, and then instead of selecting install now, I'm going to select repair your computer, and then I'm going to select troubleshoot, and then I'm going to select command prompt. Now I'm going to type in Diskpart, spelled with a K and no spaces, and then I'm going to press enter, so this will launch Diskpart. And now I'm going to type in list disk, and this will list all the disks attached to the system. So disk 0 is my solid state drive, and disk 1 is my bootable USB, and I can tell this by the size. So I'm going to type in select disk 0, and then I'm going to press enter. And then I can type in clean or clean all. I'm going to use clean because it's a solid state drive. Clean all does a proper format, but it only works for conventional hard drives. And once this is done, I'm going to type in exit, and then I'm going to type in exit again, which will exit Diskpart and then exit the command prompt. And then I'm going to select turn off your computer. So I'm going to power up the computer again, this time with a Windows 10 bootable USB, and with it set to a UEFI boot with secure boot enabled. So I'm going to select this bootable USB, and now I'm going to go through the Windows setup. So once again, I'll be at the screen that asks me about my language options, and I'm going to select English United Kingdom and then select next, and this time I'll select install now. I'm going to select I don't have a product key, and I'm going to select Windows 10 Pro again. I'm going to select next, and then I'm going to accept a license agreement. And I'm going to select custom install, and I'll return to the drive options page. But note that my drive 0 is just unallocated space, so I can just highlight it and then I can select next. And then after that I can continue the installation as normal.